the Passover. Jesus, desiring to eat with his disciples, he sends into town Peter and John, informed them to go into the city and find a man there bearing a pitcher of water. That was an unusual scene because, as you just witnessed, that was the women's job. But Jesus sent his disciples to look for something unusual. Normally, when it doesn't make sense to us, it's the will of God. He told them to find this man, and when you find him, ask him, where is the guest chamber? That you may make ready. If you ask, tell him that the master have need of it, because he wanted to eat with his disciples. There they found a large room, furnished and finished. Jesus commissioned his disciples to come and to sit with him. All that Jesus had done to develop these men, trying to develop leaders, all of the miracles that he had worked, they still didn't get it. They still had issues. They still had hang-ups, common men. They was worrying about greatness while he was trying to teach them to be servants. So he takes this opportunity to show them what it meant to be a servant. After they had gotten there, they sat at the table. Jesus took bread, and after he had prayed, he broke it, and he passed it among his disciples. They ate together. Jesus knew that this would be the last time that he would sit with his disciples, trying to bring them together. In like manner, he took the cup after he had prayed. He passed it among them and said, I will not drink any more with you the fruit of the vine until I drink it new in my Father's kingdom. Jesus knew that he had come from God and that he was on his way back to God. All things had been given into his hands. He took this final opportunity to try to get these men to know what servanthood was all about. The word says that supper being ended, Jesus arose from the table, took off his outer garment, laid it aside. He didn't get in a hurry because he knew that God hath given all things unto him. He took a towel, a servant's towel, and he girdled himself. You see him, don't you? It didn't look well. The disciples wondered, what is he doing? He took water and he poured it into a basin. And he began to wash his disciples' feet and to dry them with the towel wherewith he was girdled. But Peter, knowing that this was his master, Jesus had said unto them, one of you shall betray me. And they began to ask among themselves, Lord, is it I? Lord, is it I? And Jesus said, the one that after I had dipped and gave to him, he would be the one that would betray me. Judas looked at him and said, Lord, is it I? Jesus said, thou hast said. And whatever you do, do it quickly. Judas went out. Jesus, as he washed his disciples' feet, he came to Simon Peter. And Peter said, Master, do you intend to wash my feet? That's a slave job. You're the Messiah. You're the Christ. You remember the other day you had asked us, who do men say that I am, the Son of Man? And everybody got it wrong except me. And I told you who you were. I told you that you are the Christ, the Son of the living God. And you said, flesh and blood did not reveal this to me, but my Father which is in heaven. And now you intend to wash my feet? Jesus said, Peter, if I wash thee not, you have no part in me. Peter thought about what Jesus said. And Peter came to the conclusion, if that's the case, not only my feet, wash me all over, my head, in my hands. But Jesus said, Peter, he that is clean need not to wash all over, for I know whom I have chosen. And you are all clean but one. Afterwards, Jesus goes back after he had put on his outer garment and he had sat down again with his disciples. They still reasoning among themselves what just happened. And Jesus tells his disciples, you call me Lord and Master. And you're right. But if I then, being your Lord and Master, if I have washed your feet, you ought to wash one another's feet. I have given you an example, and happy you will be if you do these things. They arose from the table. they sung a hymn, and they went out into the Mount of Olives. Father, I spread my hand to thee. No I know if thou will withdraw thyself from me. Oh, where the shall I go? What did thine only Son endure before I drew my breath? What did thy only Son endure before I drew my breath? Oh, what pain, what lane, but to secure my soul from